What up, y'all? It's boy, Mr. Dan Tamari Mel, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, November 21st, 2017, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. A young girl played by Storm Reed searches for her father, played by Chris Pine, through space and time in the new trailer for Disney's upcoming fantasy adventure, A Wrinkle in Time. The clip released Sunday during the American Music Awards also features Oprah Winfrey, Mindy Kaling, and Reese Witherspoon as celestial beings, Mrs. Witch, Mrs. Who, and Mrs. What's It, as they help Reed on her journey. Winfrey explains to Reed and her companions, played by Levi Miller and Derek McCabe, your father's trapped by evil energy, and the only one who can stop it is you. The synopsis reads, from visionary director Ava DuVernay comes Disney's A Wrinkle in Time, an epic adventure based on the Madeleine L'Engle's timeless classic, which takes audiences across dimensions of time and space, examining the nature of darkness versus light and ultimately the triumph of love. Through one girl's transformative journey, led by three celestial guides, we discover that strength comes from embracing one's individuality, and the best way to triumph over fear is to travel by one's own light. A Wrinkle in Time, which arrives in theaters on March 9th, also stars Gugu Mbatha-Raw, Michael Pena, Andre Holland, Rowan Blanchard, and Zach Galifianakis. Directors Phil Lord and Christopher Miller talked about being taken off Disney's upcoming Star Wars film about a young Han Solo and their experience working on the project. Lord and Miller, known for directing 21 Jump Street and the Lego Movie, were first hired to helm the spin-off film, which entered production in February. By June, the filmmaking duo were replaced by director Ron Howard due to creative differences. Lord said while speaking at a Vulture Festival panel for his and Miller's upcoming MTV animated series Clone High, the wonderful experience of shooting the movie was wonderful. We had the most incredible cast and crew and collaborators. He continued, I think in terms of us leaving the project, I think everybody went in with really good intentions, and our approach to make the movie was different than theirs. That was a really big gap to bridge, and it proved to be too big. Sometimes people break up, and it's really sad, and it's really disappointing, but it happens, and we learn a lot from our collaborators, and we're better filmmakers for it. Lord said after cheers from the audience, we're really proud of the work we did on the movie, and wish everybody the best. Lord and Miller were ousted from the Star Wars project now titled Solo, a Star Wars story, due to a creative clash with screenwriter Lawrence Kasdan and his son John Kasdan, noted The Hollywood Reporter. Lord and Miller will now be writing and producing a sequel to the Lego Movie and producing an upcoming animated Spider-Man movie. Solo, which stars Aiden Ehrenreich in the title role, first made famous by Harrison Ford, along with Donald Glover as Lando Calrissian, Emilia Clarke, Woody Harrelson, and Tandy Newton, is set to arrive in theaters on May 25th. The sci-fi anthology series Philip K. Dick's Electric Dreams is scheduled to premiere on January 12th on Amazon Prime Video. Brad Beal, the Vice President of Worldwide Television Content Acquisition for Amazon Prime Video, said in a statement Monday, we're excited to share the fantastical world of the late author Philip K. Dick as it's never been experienced before. With the combined creative genius behind the series, as well as the stellar cast and visually compelling locations, every episode of this sci-fi anthology is sure to be an entertaining experience for our Prime members. The first season will consist of 10 standalone episodes. Featuring on the show are Steve Buscemi, Bryan Cranston, Greg Kinnear, Maura Tierney, Janelle Monáe, Maria Enos, Anna Paquin, Terrence Howard, Timothy Spall, Liam Cunningham, Richard Madden, Holiday Granger, Mel Rodriguez, Vera Farmiga, Jack Rayner, Essie Davis, Benedict Wong, Geraldine Chaplin, Juno Tempo, and David Lyons. Golden Globe winning actor Nick Nolte, who can be seen on the Epix comedy Graves, was honored Monday with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. On hand for the event were Nolte's wife, C.T. Lane, daughter of Sophie Nolte, son Brawley Nolte, and daughter-in-law Navi Ratwed, and granddaughter. Gavin O'Connor, who directed Nolte in the film Warriors, also helped the actor celebrate the milestone achievement. Leron Grubler, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce president and chief executive officer, said in a statement, Nick Nolte is a Hollywood favorite, and we are thrilled to dedicate his star on our iconic Walk of Fame. Nolte, who's 76, is known for his work in the movies Affliction, The Prince of Tides, 48 Hours, Down and Out in Beverly Hills, The Deep, Cape Fear, and Tropic Thunder. Will and Grace co-stars Eric McCormick and Deborah Messing are to host a 2-hour television special celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Golden Globe Awards. Scheduled to air December 13th on NBC, the program will feature highlights from past ceremonies and new interviews with stars such as Amy Adams, Jake Gyllenhaal, Christine Lahti, Nicole Kidman, Julia Roberts, Jacob Tremblay, Kate Winslet, and Brad Goretzky. The 75th annual Golden Globe show, which honors excellence in film and television, is to take place January 7th in Los Angeles. Nominations are to be announced December 11th. PBS and CBS News announced Monday they suspended veteran broadcast journalist Charlie Rose after 8 women said he sexually harassed them. The accusers, who were former employees or people who sought jobs from Rose, told the Washington Post that newsmen acted inappropriately towards them between the late 1990s and 2011. Allegations include groping, making lewd phone calls, and walking around nude in front of them. The public broadcaster said PBS was shocked to learn today of these deeply disturbing allegations. We are immediately suspending distribution of Charlie Rose. Charlie Rose is produced by Charlie Rose, Inc., an independent television production company. PBS does not fund this nightly program or supervise its production, but we expect our producers to provide a workplace where people feel safe and are treated with dignity and respect. CBS News also released a statement to Variety saying that the organization suspended Rose while it's investigating the allegations. Rose, who's 75, has hosted his eponymous interview program since 1991 and has been a co-anchor on CBS This Morning since 2012. He also occasionally fills in as the anchor of CBS Evening News. Rose issued a statement to the Post saying he has advocated the career of women during his 45 years in journalism. He says, nevertheless, in the past few days, claims have been made about my behavior towards some former female colleagues. It is essential that these women know I hear them and that I deeply apologize for my inappropriate behavior. I am greatly embarrassed. I have behaved insensitively at times, and I accept responsibility for that, though I do not believe that all of these allegations are accurate. I also felt that I was pursuing shared feelings, even though I now realize I was mistaken. I've learned a great deal as a result of these events, and I hope others will too. All of us, including me, are coming to a newer and deeper recognition of the pain caused by conduct in the past, and have come to a profound new respect for women and their lives. News of Rose's suspension came after the New York Times removed its White House reporter Glenn Thrush from his beat. 4 female journalists accused the 50-year-old journalist of unwanting kissing and touching in a report by Vox. The newspaper said in a statement Monday, the behavior attributed to Glenn in this Vox story is very concerning and not in keeping with the standards and values of the New York Times. We intend to fully investigate, and while we do, Glenn will be suspended. Celebrity couple Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian are giving fans a glimpse into their lavish wedding. The 36-year-old tennis star and 34-year-old Reddit co-founder posted pictures on Instagram from their star-studded nuptials, which took place Thursday at the Contemporary Art Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. Williams shared a snapshot Friday of herself in her princess-style wedding gown. The strapless belted dress with the cape was designed by Sarah Burton for Alexander McQueen, according to Vogue. Ohanian posted several photos of his own account, including a picture Friday of himself kissing Williams at the altar. He couldn't help but gush about the athlete and new mom in the caption. The entrepreneur wrote, "At Serena Williams, you are the greatest of all time, not just in sports. I'm talking about as a mother and as a wife. I'm so excited to write so many chapters of our fairy tale together." He also added, "In my whole life, I didn't even realize that, but I was waiting for this moment, and everything that I have done, everything that I'm so proud of in my career and in my life for the last 34 years, pales in comparison to what we're doing today. And I'm so grateful, and I'm so in love." Ohanian followed up Monday with a snapshot of himself and Williams at their reception, writing, "That feeling when you're first introduced as husband and wife." Williams and Ohanian got engaged in December and welcomed their first child daughter, Alexis Olympia, in September. Beyonce, Kim Kardashian, Eva Longoria, and Caroline Wozniacki were among the celebrity guests at the couple's wedding. Ryan Edwards of Teen Mom OG married his wife for a second time at a church ceremony over the weekend. The 29-year-old television personality tied the knot with Mackenzie Stanfier again Saturday at their intended wedding, according to E! News. Stan Daffier originally wed Edwards at a secret ceremony in May. She told E! News last week that her second wedding would combine her super urban style with Edwards' rustic taste. The star gushed, "It's in this little cathedral-type church, and it's absolutely beautiful. We went from a rustic chic theme, so there are elements that are super formal and elements that are just laid back, but it's gorgeous." Stan Daffier also said she expected Edwards' ex-fiancée, Teen Mom star Macy book out to attend the ceremony. Edward shares son Bentley would book out, while Stan DeFier is mom to son Hudson from a previous relationship. Stan DeFier said of her nuptials, "It's about our boys. This is a day about us, yes, but it's also about us becoming a family. The boys have no idea that we are already married. Bentley doesn't even know that, so for them, this is a huge day." Us Weekly reported Edwards originally tied it up with Stan DeFier on May 15th, a day prior to entering rehab. Bookout had said in a May episode of Teen Mom OG that Edwards was struggling with substance abuse issues. Ben Platt gave his final performance as the title character on Broadway's play Dear Evan Hansen Sunday, a role that previously earned him a Tony Award. The official Twitter account for Dear Evan Hansen said in a goodbye note to the actor, "Dear Ben Platt, thank you for showing us that the things that make us strange are the things that make us powerful. Sincerely, us." Platt also sent a goodbye tweet, writing, "Today is my last day at Dear Evan Hansen performance, ending a 3.5-year journey with the remarkably family of artists. I am proud of all I gave and grateful for all I've received." He continued thanking his character, "I love you, Evan. You changed every part of my life. I'll carry you with me for the rest of my days. Now onward." A number of celebrities and Broadway stars also shared their thoughts on Platt leaving the role, including the likes of Hugh Jackman, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and James Corden. Jackman wrote, "Congratulations at Ben S. Platt for his finishing an astonishing run as Evan Hansen. To you and the cast of at Dear Evan Hansen, thank you for such a memorable and deeply affecting show. Looking forward to seeing it again for the 4th time at Pasquik and Paul." Miranda said, alongside a photo of himself with Platt, "Eat 'em up today at Ben S. Platt. We don't know how you do it, but we're grateful. And when you get off stage, cut all your hair off. You will be so free." James Corden wrote, "Spending all the good vibes too at Ben S. Platt this weekend. What you've done on that stage will be remembered forever. Enjoy these last few shows." Platt will be replaced by Noah Glavin and Taylor Trench in Dear Evan Hansen for the next few months. Entertainment Weekly reported. Platt plans on releasing an album of original music. Harrison Ford came to the rescue Sunday as he attended to a woman who had driven off the side of the highway. Ford aided the woman who was involved in a single-vehicle crash after her car veered off the side of the road into an embankment. Fire officials in Santa Paula, California, confirmed to ABC News. The actor stayed with the driver along with other bystanders until first responders arrived. The car had run into some trees and fencing, noted the Hollywood Reporter. The woman was transported to Santa Paula Hospital with minor injuries. Ford's rep had no comment regarding the incident. Kendra Wilkinson is feeling better following a trip to the emergency room for a health issue. The 32-year-old television personality returned to the stage Sunday in Las Vegas after falling super sick and visiting the hospital the day previous. She tweeted, "Better today and we'll be back on stage tonight. The pain and aches were so bad last night. Nothing serious they found, but on antibiotics and pain meds today. Thank you for your concern, everyone. Love you." Wilkinson, who stars in the show Sex Tips for Straight Women from a Gay Guy alongside Queer Eye for the Straight Guy alum Jay Rodriguez at Caesar Palace, told fans on Saturday she was too ill to perform. The star wrote at the time, "Super sick, going to have to cancel the late show tonight. My heart couldn't cancel both. Sorry, late show." Wilkinson will star in Sex Tips for the Straight Women from a Gay Guy through January 2nd. She is also known for her modeling work with Playboy and for starring on the WE TV series Kendra on Top. Kim Kardashian has parted ways professionally with her longtime assistant. The 37-year-old reality star recently let go of Stephanie Shepard, her friend and assistant since 2013, according to People magazine. Source said Kim made a decision to let Stephanie go. She was a good assistant, but when Stephanie wanted to transition into a larger role with Kim's brand and business, it just didn't work. The Insider added she's still friendly with the other sisters, but she and Kim aren't really speaking. Entertainment Tonight reported Shepard had been promoted from assistant to COO this year. A source said they both quickly realized that the new roles and responsibilities were not the right fit for Stephanie to take on. Kim and Stephanie made the decision to part ways amicably and remain friends. Kardashian and Shepard have yet to publicly address the change, although Shepard did attend Kardashian's sister Kendall Jenner's 22nd birthday party this month. She says she loves Kardashian like a sister while celebrating the star's birthday in October. Shepard wrote on October 21st, "Happy birthday, Kimberly Lyas." The change comes as Kardashian is gearing up to welcome another child with husband Kanye, who has to be a surrogate. She confessed last week that it was a weird decision to not invite her surrogate to her lavish baby shower. Kylie Jenner is expanding her Kylie Cosmetics empire by opening 7 pop-up stores. The 20-year-old businesswoman and reality star partnered with Topshop to bring her Kylie Cosmetics makeup line to stores in Los Angeles, New York, Houston, Chicago, Las Vegas, Atlanta, and Miami. The pop-ups are located inside Topshop stores and will remain open until December 20th, according to the Topshop websites. Products included 2 new lip kits that are exclusive to Topshop. Houston's ABC 13 reported fans were lined up outside the Houston Galleria for the pop-up to open. Jenner also posted a video on Twitter of a crowd waiting outside the New York location. She wrote, "Topshop Times Kylie Cosmetics are opening. I see you guys. I love you guys." Jenner's Kylie Cosmetics line was previously only available online. The reality star first launched her lip kits in November 2015, which consequently sold out shortly after each restock online. Dave Coulier is recovering after a hockey injury sent him to the hospital. The 58-year-old actor shared a picture of himself on crutches Monday on Twitter after hurting himself playing hockey. The picture shows Coulier showing a smile as he hobbles down a hospital hallway while wearing a brace on his right foot. The actor's leg is also wrapped from toe to knee. He captioned the snapshot, "I love hockey, but sometimes hockey doesn't love me back. #hockey, #cut it out." Coulier's injury comes ahead of the Part 2 premiere of Fuller House Season 3. The Netflix series will return with new episodes December 22nd, including an episode directed by Coulier, who plays Joey Gladstone. The actor wrote on Instagram in October, directing at Juan Pablo Diaz and at Andrea Barber in this hugely funny scene in the second half of at Fuller House Season 3, #cut it out, #Fuller House. Fuller House is equal to Full House, which aired on ABC from 1987 to 1995. Lori Loughlin, who portrays Aunt Becky in both series, confirmed Sunday that the original show will air on the Hallmark Channel starting in January. She wrote, "One big happy family, #Full House, and at Hallmark Channel starting in January 2018. Bill Cosby took to Twitter to mourn the weekend death of Earl Hyman, the actor who played his father on the sitcom The Cosby Show. Cosby tweeted Sunday, "Earl Hyman brought love, dignity, and integrity to Grandpa Huxtable. Thank you, Earl. You will live forever." Former child star Keisha Knight Pullum, who portrayed Rudy on the show, posted a photo from the set with the message, "We have gained another angel." CNN said that Hyman died Friday at the Leland Booth actor's home in Englewood, New Jersey. He was 91. The North Carolina native played Russell Huxtable on The Cosby Show from 1984 to 1992. He earned a Tony Award nomination for Best Featured Actor in a Play for his work in The Lady from Dubuque in 1980, and also voiced the character of Panthro Red Eye in the 1980s animated series Thundercats. 2 passings to report. Touched by Angel star and singer Della Reese has died at the age of 86. Reese's Touched by Angel co-star Roma Downey and her family confirmed her death through a statement Monday to Entertainment Weekly. Downey said, on behalf of her husband Franklin Lett and all her friends and family, I share with you the news that our beloved Della Reese has passed away peacefully at her California home last evening, surrounded by love. She continued by saying she was an incredible wife, mother, grandmother, friend, and pastor, as well as an award-winning actress and singer. Throughout her life and work, she touched and inspired the lives of millions of people. She was a mother to me, and I had the privilege of working with her side by side for so many years on Touched by an Angel. I know heaven has a brand new angel this day. Della Reese will be forever in our hearts. Rest in peace, sweet angel. We love you. Reese starred on Touched by an Angel from 1994 to 2003, where she portrayed supervising angel Tess, who would assign young angel, Monica, played by Downey, different cases that involve helping people. She also had a recurring role on Promised Land, an angel spinoff with Gerald Rainey from 1996 to 1998. The actress was also a successful singer in the 50s, releasing hit songs such as And That Reminds Me, Don't You Know, Not 1 Minute More, and Now, Someday You'll Want Me to Want You, and The Most Beautiful Words. Other television shows Reese appeared on included The Mod Squad, The Love Boat, Sanford and Son, MacGyver, Night Court, and The Young and the Restless, and her short-lived variety series Della, among others. She was famously the first black woman to co-host The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Reese retired from acting in 2014 following 2 appearances in Hallmark's Signed, Sealed, and Delivered. Reese was 86. And country music singer, songwriter, and Hall of Famer Mel Tillis has died at the age of 85. Tillis died Sunday at the Monroe Regional Medical Center in Ocala, Florida. The music legend had been battling intestinal issues since 2016 and died from respiratory failure. Tillis' career spans 6 decades and includes more than 1,000 songs, more than 60 albums, and a number of hit songs from throughout the 70s, including Good Woman Blues, Heart Healer, and Coca-Cola Cowboy, CNN reported. The country star won the Country Music Association's Entertainer of the Year award and was inducted in the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame in 1976. In 2007, Tillis was inducted into the Grand Ole Opry and the Country Music Hall of Fame. President Barack Obama awarded Tillis the National Medal of Arts in 2012. Tillis has also appeared in small guest roles in a number of films such as WW and the Dixie Dance Kings, The Villain, Every Which Way But Loose, Smokey and the Bandit 2, and both Cannonball Run movies. Television shows he appeared in included Mel and Susan Together, Love American Style, The Dukes of Hazzards, The Tim Conway Show, and The Love Boat. Country Music Hall of Fame and musician CEO Kyle Young said in a statement, Mel Tillis spent a lifetime giving us joy and laughter in music, which is why his death brings such sadness. Had he never stepped on stage, he would still have been one of the most funniest and most genuine people on the planet. And he also continued by saying, but his whimsy and warmth were only a part of his appeal. He wrote some of country music's most compelling, consequential songs. He fronted a remarkable band, and he sang with power and emotion. He also shone as an inspiration, revealing what others called an impediment as a vehicle for humor and hope. Gwen Stefani is reflecting on the heartache she experienced before meeting boyfriend Blake Shelton. The 48-year-old singer and television personality confessed in the December issue of Marie Claire that she had a crazy journey before finding happiness with the 41-year-old country singer. Stefani said of falling in love with Shelton following her 2015 divorce from husband Gavin Rossdale. The whole thing has been crazy. I mean, completely, totally crazy. She added, for a long time, I couldn't not understand why I had so much heartache in my life. I have parents who are still married and in love. I had such a loving role models. I didn't understand it. Stefani, who was previously brokenhearted after a split from Tony Canal, broke up with Rossdale in 2015 after nearly 13 years of marriage. She poured the pain of her divorce into her third studio album, This Is What It Feels Like. The singer says, what I've learned was that my heartbreak was supposed to happen, that it was my purpose to write about and share my story. I met at least 50 to 100 people before each show on my tour and got to hear that my truth and my story translates, and I feel very lucky and honored knowing that. Stefani and Shelton confirmed their relationship in November 2015, following their divorces from Rossdale and Miranda Lambert, respectively. Stefani couldn't help but gush about Shelton after he was named People's Sexiest Man Alive of 2017 last week. The star told the magazine he's perfect for it. Somebody that is funny and has a sense of humor is sexy. That's the number one thing. She also added, he's somebody that is at the top of their game and talented and genuine and cool and generous and just not self-aware at all. Completely a man. He doesn't even know how cute he is. And finally, Pink stated on Twitter Sunday that she did not cringe during Christina Aguilera's performance at the American Music Awards. Pink made the statement denying that she was making a face as Aguilera paid tribute to Whitney Houston after video of the pop star appeared to Grammys during the performance went viral. Pink tweeted in response to a fan who noted how the singer and Aguilera, despite having a feud early in their careers, are now friends. Christina killed it tonight for one of our favorite singers ever. This is about Whitney, and I'm in awe of Christina's talent. Pink continued, show the clip where I'm in tears, you negative Nancys. Pink discussed her feud with Aguilera in October while appearing on Watch What Happens Live with host Andy Cohen. Pink said of the feud that included an altercation that took place inside a club. We were super young and super new at the whole thing, and I think I'm an alpha and she's an alpha. We became moms, we grew up, we hugged it out. It's that simple. I feel so good about that. She continued about how they made up. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, November 21st, 2017. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.